What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Eskyja channel. How's everyone doing? We're doing the updated settings video. Last time we did a settings video was around a year ago, so it's been a fat minute. Everyone keeps asking me for an updated one, so yeah, I'm here to do that. We're going to be covering the binds, the video settings, my auto exec, the video settings, peripherals, literally everything you ever need. If you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and follow my Twitch, and I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time, so let's just get into it. So we're going to be starting off with the binds, because I feel like that's what most people are here for. We're going to be covering it one by one, tell you why I run certain things, why I don't. So mass sensitivity, I play 2.5, 400 DPI. I have been like switching around the DPIs every now and then. I went from 1200 to 1600 and then back to 400. 400 just makes me feel more in tune with the game, if that makes sense. I have the most amount of hours on 400 DPI, so that might be why. ADS is just 1.0. I've always just ran 1.0 ADS. I haven't really messed around with per optics. Mouse excel off, mouse invert off. All this stuff right here. As for the binds, like I'd say like 60% of them is default, but we'll run it through. So we have the movement keys, whatever. Sprint, I don't use auto run, so yeah, that's a question I get asked a lot. Jump, I have on mouse wheel down. Crouch, I have on C and V. Crouch is on control. Tacticals Q, ultimate is Z, interacts E. Inventories tab, map is H. I use hold ADS, melee is on my mouse button. 1 and 2 for weapons, 1 and 2. Holster is 3 and grenades are 4. My healing is on my mouse button as well, so it's like a couple of things I've changed. And my inspect is Y, that's what I get asked quite a bit as well, so yeah, I use Y. I play with my keyboard vertical, as you can probably see like in the corner of the mouse cam. So it's very easy to hit Y when it's like that, but if it's like horizontal, it's a little bit harder. So yeah, that's why. Emote wheels G, ping is F. Pushes talks T. So those are the binds. I'm gonna go over to gameplay settings real quick. Indirect pump style I have on compact, just because if you have a certain amount of hours in game, you don't need to know what stuff does. So you see everything's nice and compact like that. If I have it on default, it's just like this big box that gets in your way when you're trying to look through it and stuff. So yeah, definitely have that on compact. Button hints I have on just because I like people seeing that I'm on M&K instantly. Could turn it off just to save that little bit of visual clutter, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Crosshair damage I have on X just because I played a lot of Call of Duty. It's like, I think it's really clean. Of course, it's like, it's kind of hard to track through it, but for clips and stuff like that, for content, it's just nice to look at. So yeah, I pretty much always ran X. No, I just like it. Damage numbers I have on both for that exact same reason. In clips, it looks really, really clean when numbers are like floating up like that. Probably not the best settings, but these are obviously my settings, so it's just what I'll be running. Ping opacity faded, so you know it's a little bit less easy to see through. Obituaries on, minimap rotation I have on as well, just because I play a lot of Call of Duty. It just feels more natural. You can't see the minimap here, but I have it on. Weapon auto cycle, definitely want to have this off. If you run out of ammo, you don't want it to like swap to your weapon. You want to like reload sometimes. Auto sprint, like I said, have it off. Jetpack control on hold. Incoming damage feedback on 2D. 2D is a little bit easier to see. As you can see, it's just like a directional hint, whereas 3D is like an arrow. You see that? It's an arrow. It's a little bit like, it's a little bit worse to look at. So yeah, that's just why I have it on 2D. Taking damage, closes death box. Definitely want to have this on 100%. If you're in a death box getting a swap, you don't want the thing to close on you while you're getting shot at. You want to get that swap and stuff. Streamer mode I have off. Yeah, I haven't really felt I need to use it yet. Anonymous mode disabled. Performance display on, just so you can see my FPS, ping, stuff like that. My reticle, a lot of people ask me, is this. So 132, 156, 255. It's like a bluey purple color. I think it's pretty clean. Laser sight is just on white. Colorblind mode, I play Tradanopia. This basically makes stuff more vibrant. So it makes the loot more vibrant, easier to see, stuff like that. Purple shield. It just looks really, really nice. Yeah, some people do play Deuteranopia, but I just really don't like how the way it makes the shields look and stuff. Like it's really bland and just not, I don't know, it's not for me. I like bright colors. Subtitles off, visual clutter, 100% don't want this on. And just other stuff. Controller, I don't play controller. So yeah, you can just like look up controller settings. Video settings, another important category. Display mode, full screen, 100%. You definitely don't want this on anything other than full screen. Aspect ratio, 16 by 10, 1680 by 1050 res. This is the GOAT res, in my opinion. I'm like never going to change off this ever. I have played more stretch resolutions like 1440. I don't really like them. I feel like 1680 by 1050 is just like a nice middle ground, especially for viewers as well. Viewers don't really, some people don't like seeing a really stretched stream, so that's why I don't really use it. Brightness is on 94. Sometimes I do bump it up to 100, but when I launch my game, it's always just chilling on 94. I originally started out on like 65% brightness, but I've like over the months and over the years, you just kind of like bump it up an extra 5%, you know, if you just want like your game to feel a little bit new. And you know, over time, it's just kind of gone up to 100%. So yeah, I really like having a bright game. It just makes it more enjoyable to look at, especially in like these dark places right here. FOV ability scaling, definitely want this disabled. If you play a lot of Octane, a lot of Bloodhound, stuff like that, 100% want this disabled, because if you use your ability or your ultimate, sometimes it changes your FOV and that could screw up your aim, so 100% disabled. Sprint reshake minimal. VSync disabled, NVIDIA reflex enable plus boost. Adaptive resolution 0, anti-aliasing none, text streaming budget none. Either disabled or low on literally every single video setting. None of these really matter too much. I'm trying to squeeze out every bit of performance my PC can get. Also, my PC has been optimized by Shinraiju. I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description. I think he's opening an optimization service soon, so stay tuned for that. Definitely recommend. He's the GOAT. But yeah, these are the settings I run to, you know, get the maximum amount of FPS, latency, stuff like that. Audio, I play 28%, just like microphone and shit. And yeah, there's no music. That's pretty much it with the in-game settings. I'm gonna jump over to my desktop right now. We'll go through NVIDIA mouse settings, stuff like that. We're on the desktop now. We're gonna go into mouse settings. Boom. Additional mouse settings. Pointer options. Enhanced pointer precision off, 100%. Definitely don't want to be using mouse acceleration. Pointers, I use the X. I don't know what it's called, but if you just like scroll through here, you'll be able to find it. I just think it's a little bit cleaner than just the point, the default point. But yeah. Alright, so NVIDIA control panel. We'll head over here. We want just image settings. We want it on performance, just like max FPS, input latency, stuff like that. I'll just quickly go through these and you can just kind of copy them. So every one of these settings is turned off or on depending on what gives better input latency and FPS. So I just copy as you wish. Desktop color settings. I play 100% digital vibrance. A lot of people ask me that as well. But yeah, kind of like the brightness thing I mentioned earlier. The more you play, you'll increase it by just that 5%, and then you'll eventually just like end up at 100%. All right, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what you need for the NVIDIA control panel that I have this customized. We're gonna run up the peripherals real quick. A little bit has changed, not too much. But the mouse that I am using, I've used it for about 2 years now, I'd say. Maybe a year and a half, is the Logitech G Pro X Superlight. Hasn't changed. And the mouse pad that I'm using right now is the Artisan Zero FX in soft. Really, really good pad. Very premium pad. Stitching's really, really nice. Surface is really smooth. Very comfortable pad. Yeah, I just really like it. I was using the Sky pad for a fat minute, but I did switch off it just because I kind of got bored of it. I was kind of sick of having like a lot of speed. I kind of just wanted to get a control pad and just kind of chill, you know? But yeah, I really like it. Definitely recommend. Literally premium mouse pads. Yeah, the keyboard I'm using is the Wooting HE. Definitely literally like the go-to keyboard for any FPS game. I don't see why you would choose any other keyboard over it. Literally like first of its kind, one of its kind. If you haven't seen my Wooting video, I'll leave a link in the top card right now. Click that. It pretty much makes movement like 100 times easier, so I definitely recommend picking one up. Wooting did send me this keyboard, so yeah, but that doesn't change my opinion at all. No, I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated with them at all. They just sent me up to review. But yeah, the main monitor is like a random AOC one. I'll put a picture right now of it. I forgot the name, but it's the first monitor I've literally ever owned. Second monitor, we have a second monitor now, boys. The second monitor is a Lenovo. It's like the cheapest Lenovo monitor. It's only like 60 hertz, stuff like that. But I'll put a picture on screen once again. Headphones are just Apple earbuds, just the default. Apple earbuds are just like, they're affordable. This is what they use at LANs. This is what they use at like competitive tournaments and stuff. So pretty good. Sometimes they break. I'd say probably like once a year they break. You should go pay 30 bucks for a new pair. It's pretty easy. Microphone I'm using is the Blue Yeti with the Blue Compass boom arm. And yeah, not the best mic, obviously, not the best quality, but very simple, very easy to use, plug and play type shit. And yeah, I suppose we'll run over the PC specs. GPU, I have a GeForce GTX 1660 Ti. Pretty old, I know, but the CPU is the Ryzen 7 3700X. RAM is the Team T-Force 16 gigs at like 33,000 speed, something like that. I forget. It's been a minute since I built this PC. Yeah, those are pretty much everything you need to know. If you have a question on anything I might have missed, just leave them in the comments below. I'll respond to like every single comment. But yeah, appreciate it, boys. Much love, much love. If you guys enjoyed, like the video, subscribe. We're almost at 20K. Appreciate all the support recently. And yeah, follow the Twitch, follow the Twitter, link in the description, stuff like that. But yeah, that's been the official Eskyja settings video, 2023 updated official. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.